has been pretty clear to see. Get the ball inside and just take it strong to the hoop. Be dominant in the lane.
Well, the defense has been very slow to adjust. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Young's checked in for Los Angeles. Miller will not go. This is off the front iron.
Kobe Bryant last season selected by the fans as an all-star starter, but due to injury was unable to participate. That robbed him of the record for consecutive all-star appearances, which would have been 16 for him.
Here's Paul. He has 7. Fires from 18, and he knocks down the jumper. Paul's got 9 points. Lakers trail by 6. And here is Lynn. Ball's knocked loose. Miller with the double team. And a wide open look for Lynn. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Lynn's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Well, you knew the run would come. Here it is. They're playing well now, trying to get back in this thing.
Yeah, pretty good comeback effort here. Rolling along nicely, and they've gotten themselves within striking distance now.
Young left side. Bryant drives in, and he gets it to go. Bryant's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result may change.
Shots good by Miller.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Yeah, in fact, 3 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Now we get a chance to check out Jeremy Lin. Last season's stats for him. He was around 12 points a game last year. 4 assists and 2 rebounds. And some pretty good numbers, I think, guys, when you look overall at his contributions.
Yeah, and he's always looking to raise his game, and that's what you see in his consistency. One of the important characteristics that he brings to the table.
Catch it.
Athletic play. Incredible.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes. He didn't get off to much of a start early on, but seems to have shaken off the rust here in the quarter.
They get the rebound.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
Here's Clarkson, defended by Paul. Boozer passes to Clarkson. Kicks it to Young. Shot clock at 6. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And a quick look at the year Blake Griffin had last season. 6th in scoring, 16th in shooting percentage. And he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league as well. So this is a guy who had a lot of double-figure nights on the glass.
And you know, Steve, going back to his scoring average for a second, I mean, you can see what a go-to guy was for them all season long. They really counted on him to carry the load. When you're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Young. He has 11 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
Now, a lot of times, he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Ando comes in for Jordan Hill. And Ellington is subbed in for Bryant. Miller, that's for 2. Money from the wing. Miller's got 21 in the game.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Hammers it on, but fouls off the break.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk, Clark, coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
But that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
Clarkson kicks to Randall. On outside. Passes it to Clarkson. Another shot, and the rejection by Smith. So we've reached.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Paul. And Chris, the first half, plenty of assists, lots of points up on the board.
The Clippers, 59. Your safety is on the line. In the event of emergency evacuation, the Staples Center becomes necessary. Please walk calmly out and away from the facility.
And welcome Welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast.
And what a tremendous game for Miller. He has 23 points, and those 4 3-pointers he's hit have helped him too.
Well, they'd be in a much different position in this game if he wasn't burying those long balls.
The second half just about to get going here. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
Well, I love his tenacity defensively. The way he plays at that end of the floor, it's been a major factor here in this game.
And as the game moves on, I think he should continue to be aggressive defensively to keep ball handlers off balance and uncomfortable.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Crawford out there with Miller. Then it's Lance Stevenson, then there's Griffin, and it's Smith in at the power forward position. Clippers leading by 9. Griffin goes in. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
Knocks it loose and stolen by Miller. Oh, and here comes Miller.
Oh, look at that.
That is a
Bringing down the house. I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that's not going to be able to continue if they hope to get back into this game, Clark. It's a deflating play for another bucket, adding to their lead. They've been the better team in every facet of the game.
And to turn in this kind of performance in an opponent's building, that's really impressive.
pass to Kobe. Outside, Davis. Back to Bryant. Lakers passing it around. It's hauled in by Jamal Crawford.
I tell you, the defense was right there, just waiting, doing a nice job of anticipating that play.
Steve, every team needs tough interior defense to be successful.
Everything's going right now. 4 for 5 shooting, 80%. They got their offense clicking.
Well, Jamal Crawford has proven that no matter what role he plays, just call him bucket. He can flat out put the ball in the basket. You got to give him a lot of credit, though. He does change his game quite a bit depending on if he's coming off the bench or starting. I think that speaks to his IQ.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Jordan, he's checked in for Smith. Pierce comes in for Lance Stevenson, and Paul subbed in for Jamal Crawford. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, during that break, Coach Byron Scott had scores for his team. He told the huddle they need to go hard to the hoop whenever possible to either draw fouls or get high percentage looks right at the 10. Also, he said that he'd like them to operate quickly on offense, finding and taking shots early in the shot clock. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
Thanks, Doris.
And as you said with Jamal, a lot of players can't really make that change between being a starter or a sub, but he does it so smoothly in such short time, it really adds a lot of utility to this team.
Here's Griffin, 5 to shoot, and the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Young with no one around. The busted good off the assist from Lynn. Young's got 17. Well, Crawford described the perfect part when he said as a six-man, you have to come in and push yourself into the game. To start the pressure isn't there as much as you can go with the flow.
Yeah, players like him can often do one or the other. Come in firing off the bench or let the game continue. But rarely can they assess what the team needs like Crawford does and adjust on the fly so smoothly.
Blacks checked in for Jordan Hill. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Davis is checked in, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. The offensive rebound. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Lakers shoot their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And the Lakers making a change here. Rice is checked in, and he ends up missing both free throws.
Well, Ed Davis, in his 5th season out of North Carolina, he's had to battle for minutes both in Toronto and Memphis, but has produced when he's been on the court. An active, athletic big man. He's a player to watch.
The pass to Black. Dishes it to Kobe. A good finish at the rack off the slip feed. Bryant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Outside Pierce. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Here's the screen. Davis dishes to Price. 6 on the shot clock. With the fadeaway. Tries again. The shot misses. Great D that time from Jordan. Miller kicks to Paul. Off target from outside. Lakers trail by 21. Price outside. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. Bryant's got his 3rd assist on the night.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear. That's 3 in a row, guys. 3 3-pointers consecutively. These guys are raining in shots.
Yeah, the defenders can't be as soft as they've been on the perimeter there.
And the Lakers making a change here. Clarkson passes to Price. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. In 3rd, the Lakers.
Seemed like they went through stretches, guys, where they just didn't miss from beyond the arc, and that carried those numbers right up to the top of the list.
Here's Miller. Bryant with the rebound.
It looked like an easy 2 points right there.
You know he's kicking himself for that miss.
He feeds it to Randall. Knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
Look at some of the numbers for DeAndre Jordan. Terrific year last season for him. 1st in rebounding, 1st in shooting percentage. And he was a defensive presence in the paint, ranked number 3 in the league in block shots.
And Steve, let's go back to his #1 ranking in rebounding. I mean, the top rebounder, that tells you just how good he was at not only rebounding, but he had to get in position, reading and reacting to miss shots.
Price kicks to Bryant. And the layup's good off the glass. Kobe's got 6 here in this quarter.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low. He's been working some magic out there today, guys. This lead has been largely his making.
The Clippers had really good depth at the guard positions, but last season their lack of depth along the front line was a real problem. One they hope has been solved this season.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Randall no good. And looking at the Clippers bench, maybe the strongest in the NBA 2 seasons ago.
Well, the Bledsoe trade weakened their bench, but it strengthened their starting lineup. But a winning team in Los Angeles with a players coach like Doc Rivers, I mean, you knew they'd be able to find some help. Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
Miller kicks to Davis. Little turnaround, and Boozer with the block. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Bryant drives in, and a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Kobe's got 22 points.
I don't know what's happening to their defense. I mean, they don't have any effort, any purpose.
And it's really costing them. I mean, the last 5 baskets at that end have been on very easy looks.
But he gets it back. The 3-quarter.
Tune in Sunday.
Here's Lynn. Inside, it's Boozer and Hill. Wayne Ellington is out there with Jeremy Lin. And it's Young.